what is the process, the monitoring process that these people are now returning to these Galamsey sites to also engage, you know? So over 100 people have been arrested.
It's
the
actually,
Chinese nationals,
it's actually
they are
more than
still
100. Yeah.
Yes, which is why I said over 100. So these Chinese nationals are currently still in the country?
So the number of arrests is actually far more than 100. The last time we checked, we've arrested well over 1,500 suspected illegal miners. Their offenses are varied,
right,
including, you know, foreign nationals, all right? I do not want to disclose the arrangement for the foreign nationals, not because there is any underhand dealing or anything that is untoward, but just recently, the Chinese ambassador paid a visit to the lands minister, and there was a conversation on how to exclusively deal with the Chinese nationals who are involved. But that arrangement is not in any way a medium to spare them, except that, like I'm saying, I'm not able to disclose.
But are they in the country or they are not?
Like that's the point I'm making. That I'm not.
Can't tell me where they are.
No, I can tell you where they are. I'm saying that I may not want to disclose the details now because it is an arrangement between the government of Ghana and that of the Chinese government to first of all do two things: make sure that they stop coming in the first place, and then also to ensure that even if they come and they want to do any activity, it is within the confines of the law. Because if you go to many of the mining communities, they are the brains and the architects who actually lead the whole illegal mining.
Have they been charged
activities
in any way with any offense? Have they been charged?
Those who have been arrested?
Yes.
Oh, of course, absolutely. Everybody who has been arrested, except that, like I'm saying, I may not want to disclose the status of those investigations.
Right. Because the issue is this. These people have engaged in an illegality.
Right.
They are better still charged with offenses.
Absolutely.
This is in the public interest for us to know where they are. And you're telling us that you cannot tell us where they are because of maybe diplomatic relations.
And of course, there is the sensitivity of the arrangements that we are rolling.
When they are destroying our water bodies. And we can't know where they are.
If you know, you see, if you knew the nature of arrangements that government is rolling out to deal with them, I'm sure you would be very much excited. That is an assurance. Except that it's very sensitive because, I mean, look.
What makes it sensitive?
The sensitivity is embedded in the fact that the Chinese who come into the country, all right? I mean, this is not the first time we are learning of Chinese coming to do illegal mining. Why do they keep coming in the first place? We arrest them. You remember Aisha Huan, for example, she went and all of those. The thing looks very naughty and complicated. So there is a new regime that is being rolled out to deal with it conclusively. And I'm saying that because the conversations between the government of Ghana and the Chinese government are ongoing, I'm unable to disclose the details. But the assurance is that no Chinese who has been, I mean, if we had any plans of shielding any of them, we wouldn't have been announcing the number of Chinese nationals who have been arrested. So let's keep the record. As of now, we've arrested well over 150 of them over the period. So at any given time, if we have to account, ask me a question about the 150 people, and I'll give you an answer when the special tribunals have been formed.